One of them, the South Node, is to do with the past, with where we're coming from, and the kinds of repeated patterns, or we can say karma, but I don't know what you understand by karma. Karma is definitely not, I stole from someone and now they're gonna steal from me, or I killed someone and they're gonna, in this lifetime somebody's gonna kill me. It works a bit differently. What is understood by karma is more to do with some sort of habit. We had a habit in previous, let's say, incarnations, or we did a certain thing, a certain type of thing, we did it again and again and again. And as a result of that, two things happened. We became really good in this thing that we repeated so many times. And it became like automatic. We can easily reach out for it and use it again. And we tend to start doing that in this lifetime because that thing which is on our South Node comes back to us in one way or another. It comes back because we remember it emotionally, and emotionally because these are the nodes of the moon. If we imagine that there is something that automatically survives death and rebirth, then that will be somehow shown in our South Node position in the chart. So the South Node is karma. Karma in the sense of habit, in the sense of remembering experience, of something that I used to do, but it was left unresolved. There was an issue in my so-called previous lives, or there may be an accumulation of a number of lives. It doesn't have to be just one life where something in particular happens, but let's say there were a sequence of lives where one of the things in life, one of the many categories of experiences, just got over-exaggerated. We did too much of this. And we did it always in somehow of a not very positive way. Something went wrong. If we're talking about the South Node, there is a problem. We're looking for a problem. And this problem is coming back to us now. We have to live the same things again, say not literally the same, but similar things again, so that we kind of revisit it, revise the issue, and be given a second chance to get it right this time around. This is where the South Node is. And the habit also built a skill for us. Because we did so much of this, we became really adept in it, really good in it. And why? What is the problem then, if we were so good in it? This time around, in this lifetime, we're going to try to use this again and to try to find our way through this skill, to this kind of thing. But it's never working. It's not giving us the results that we're hoping for. That's the problem. And we wonder, why am I so good in this thing and it doesn't pay off? For example, if the so-called thing, because maybe you're not making sense what this could be one of the positions. As we go through, you see the options there. But let's say it was relationships, for example. We were in a relationship time and time again, and we kind of became very good in being a partner to somebody else. Could have been an intimate partner or a business partner, one of these two situations. And as we had to adjust to another person again and again, we obviously had to think about how to do this well. There was a lot of trial and error in the past lives, and we eventually got there. We eventually learned it, and we learned it quite well, but it became an excess. So at some point we just forgot who we are, forgot about our interests for the sake of the partner. For example, this is just one of the many options, and we allowed for something to be unbalanced. The nodes in astrology are about balancing two opposites in us, and each one of us has these two opposites somewhere in one of the 6 pairs possible, where the task is to balance these two things. So the idea is not to forget about the South Node and never be that again and stop doing this thing. No, the idea is to unlock the potential in it by working on the opposite. Because we tend to go to the South Node and repeat what we are most comfortable with from previous habits, and we don't realize that thing that we are repeating it's already a dead end. It has served its time. We've already been there, done that kind of thing. Yes, we can do it again. We can eventually even teach other people how to do this because it comes so naturally to us. But the time has come, basically this tells you, the time has come to look on the other side and to balance yourself and not to be so stubborn and try to do everything the old way. And you have one particular way, which is the old way in your case, where the South Node is, you see? And if we are really stubborn, and 99% of the people do that, they spend their lifetime on the South Node basis. They try to make things easy for themselves. And the easiest, the shortest way to do that is to do the things of the South Node again and again and again. And you start obviously blaming other people that it's not working. It's never going to be working because there is something there that's supposed to not work. It's a dead end.